what is one thing that you have done that you're like, that is the key thing that's got me here, I guess, or that's the one thing I could never lose?
Yeah, so in terms of the thing that I think I have done that got me here, I would say the biggest factor, and I think this is honestly good advice for a lot of young people here, is that what you see is people, they get to about 20, 22, and they start to interpret, they look at the world, they take the world for what it is, and they interpret their faith and their values and how they view the world at that age, and which is great. That's really amazing. That's really good. The problem is, as they get older, they just stay with that concept when they were 22, and they become 30 or 40 and 50, and they don't look at that again, right? And the issue is that that worked 500, 600 years ago when the world did not, first of all, nobody lived more than 55, right? Number one. So you didn't have as much of a difference. And the world didn't change very much in 20 or 30 years. So if you interpret yourself and how you look at the world when you're 22, that can last you until you're 55 and you're dead, and it's fine. Like, it's all right. Our world is changing so quickly, right? And we're all living older. So the people who do that, and I honestly see that even in our communities today, they have a serious issue. What you got to do is you have to wake up every day and you have to say, how do I interpret my values and how I see the world based on the world as it is today? And if you keep doing that, you stay young, not in terms of physical, but how you would interact with young people as if you're like them. And I'm not saying that's an advantage. I'm just saying just the mental state, right? And then you will deal with the world as it is. If it is AI today, you deal with AI as if you're 22. What happens if you're 22 and AI comes about? What are you going to do? Well, most people my age, they'll be like, I don't know what to do with this thing. I'm going to see if I can ignore it for as long as I can. When in reality, you need to either be creating it or you need to be using it and being really good at it, for example, right? Does that answer your question? That is in terms of what I think that was probably the biggest benefit I had in terms of the way of thinking. Every day waking up and thinking, okay, if I'm 22, how would I interact with the world in terms of my values, in terms of business, in terms of social, all of those things. Thank you, everyone. Thank you.